This car has an umbrella built into the door. And that's not even the weirdest part. The new Skoda Kamiq is the most overlooked small SUV you can buy, and after spending time with it, I finally understand why Skoda doesn't care if you think it's boring. Let's talk about why. Everyone says the exterior is forgettable, and honestly, they're not wrong. This isn't trying to be a Juke or a Puma. It's not begging for attention with swoopy rooflines or fake vents. The Kamiq looks like someone asked an engineer to design a small SUV without overthinking it. Clean lines, practical proportions, LED headlights that actually work. It's 4.2 meters of function over fashion, and that's exactly the point. Now let's pop the hood and see what's under here. This is the 1-liter TSI engine, a 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol that produces 115 horsepower and 200 newton-meters of torque. Yes, 3 cylinders, but before you dismiss it, this little engine is mated to a 7-speed DSG automatic transmission that makes it feel far more capable than the numbers suggest. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 10 seconds. Not thrilling, not terrible, just perfectly adequate for what this car actually is. A city crossover that occasionally needs to merge onto a motorway. It sips fuel at around 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers, which means you'll spend less time at petrol stations and more time using this car for what it's actually good at, being useful. Which brings us to the interior, and this is where the Kamiq quietly destroys its competition. The boot holds 400 liters with the seats up. That's more than a Nissan Juke, a Renault Captur, and even the Volkswagen T-Cross, which is essentially the same car underneath but costs more. 10 shopping bags fit back here? 10. And there's a luggage net built into the parcel shelf so your groceries don't slide around like they're trying to escape. But the simply clever features are what make this car feel like it was designed by people who actually drive cars. Open the driver's door. There's that umbrella we mentioned, built right into the door panel. Behind the fuel cap, an ice scraper that doubles as a funnel for windshield washer fluid. There's a phone holder mounted to the back of the front seats for rear passengers. A bin, an actual bin with a bin bag in the driver's door pocket. A clip on the windscreen pillar for parking tickets. These aren't expensive features, they're just thoughtful ones. The cabin feels more spacious than it should for a car this size. Rear seat passengers get genuine legroom, not compressed knees and apologies. The seats are wrapped in fabric with a textured dashboard trim that feels more premium than the price suggests. There's an 8-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, because Skoda knows you're not using the built-in navigation anyway. And the digital instrument cluster is clear, customizable, and doesn't require an engineering degree to understand. Everything in here is designed for people who need their car to work, not people who need their car to impress. Which brings us to the price. This Skoda Kamiq Dynamic with the 1-liter TSI engine and 7-speed DSG starts at 35,550 Swiss francs. For context, an equivalent Volkswagen T-Cross costs more, a Ford Puma costs more, a Nissan Juke costs more, and none of them have an umbrella in the door. So is the Kamiq worth it? If you want a small SUV that looks like it escaped from a Milan design studio and makes you feel special at red lights, no. But if you want a car that fits shopping bags, child seats, and life without drama, yes. The Kamiq isn't exciting, it's better than that. It's useful, and in a world of crossovers trying desperately to be something they're not, that might be the most refreshing thing you can buy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.